For me, posting being a bold thing actually shows you how each of us has a completely different starting point, right? And that something that might be easy for someone might be really hard for someone else. Because I had this conversation with someone who I just recently met or got to know, that I was telling him like, oh my God, this was big. And he was like, it was the boldest thing, it was really scary. He's like, what was scary about that? It's like, yeah, of course, from a perspective of someone who maybe grew up feeling comfortable taking up space, being visible, sharing themselves, this doesn't make sense that it's scary. But for me, it's different. And so this again shows you how you can never judge someone else, because you never know how much courage it took them to do something, to say something, even though it's easy for you, or even like why people just don't do something or don't say something, because subconsciously there's so much fear in them, like, or even consciously. However, so for me, this was eye-opening again to look at people. We're not equal. We don't have equal starting points. We don't go through the same experiences. We are all shaped completely different. We are different. We have different blueprints, right? Different characteristics, and we are here for individual purpose. Everyone, 1, 2, 3 at a time. I want to say that. So you can never judge anyone based on your own experience, right? Because people have completely different starting points and completely different characteristics. There's people who are thriving when they're alone, like me. 144 has said that I'm really happy to be in my own company. I thrive isolated. I mean, of course, it needs balance, but probably people who need company, who need community, wouldn't be able to live the life that I'm living. And for me, it's the other way around. Like, I have always been a person who was always like in company and stuff, because I didn't realize that it wasn't for me for a long time. However, I couldn't live this life. Like, I couldn't be in groups every day, all the time, all day. So that's, again, like, everyone's really different, and it's important to honor everyone. And like, I had this conversation with someone that I met while traveling, and we came to the conclusion, like, why do we need to know the story of someone else to understand them, to be compassionate with them? Because, like, maybe you experience it yourself, that you sometimes kind of judge someone or think they're weird or something, or you question, like, what's wrong with them, and once you learn about them, about the story, about the experience of stuff like that, you completely change your perspective, and you're like completely understanding and compassionate everything. And like, in this conversation, we were saying, like, why do we need to know the story? Why can't we just like approach these kind of situations like, okay, I don't know what they experienced. I don't know how they grew up. I don't know how they lived their life. And it doesn't mean to excuse everyone's toxic behavior or anything. Not talking about that. But just, someone being grumpy in the supermarket, you don't know what kind of day they had. And maybe they're a really nice person, but in this moment they're not. And it's your choice to take in this energy and to go out of the supermarket grumpy as well, or to just like be compassionate and to choose to kind of be open for not knowing what they experienced today, what's happened to them, and choose for yourself to not take this on, and to maybe be even the person that is igniting some light, right? Being nice. Just, I mean, you don't need to smile at everyone, but if it feels good to you, why not? Maybe you make someone's day. But even if not, just like kind of not go out there and judge them, or like, I know this, I have a lot of tools to work with it, because I'm quite sensitive to other people's energy, and I can take it on. And so if I experience something like this, if I sense the energy of someone being off, I tap. If you don't know tapping, I love it, like especially in public, to do it on my fingers, like just kind of on your nail, like I just do it with a thumb on all the nails, on the nail bed, on the entry. I will explain that at some point, I guess. But because it's like something that has saved me a lot, and that you can do in public, like whenever. something triggers you or stresses yourself out, like, or you just sense the energy, to not take it in, you tap. Like, there's also points in your face, but in public, I don't think that you feel comfortable to do that. Maybe you do, because actually I realized as well, especially in public transport, everyone's looking on their phone anyway, so you can do whatever. Nobody cares. Again, very liberating. But yeah, there's tools to help you to not take this energy in, because I know also mechanically it's difficult for some of us to not take it in. So just telling you that it's your choice to either take it on or not. And I don't know why I landed here, because this is how my brain works. When I start talking, I don't know where I went. And I learn myself what I'm saying. Like, I hear myself saying what I'm saying when I'm saying it.